Have you ever had a plan for your day, a list of stuff that you were going to work on, and then you look up and it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and you've done almost none of it? No? Just me? I had a few things I really wanted to focus on today. I have a project over there I'm going to show you. You can kind of see it there. I put a wheelbarrow. I found it on the side of the road. And it's, it was in a couple different pieces or whatever. So it's not a real usable wheelbarrow anymore. I think it's Walmart brand, Tough or True Temper. I don't know if that's Walmart or whatever, but I thought it'd be a cool little piece back there. So I actually want to plant stuff in it. It's an idea I've had for a while. I have a project up back there where I never mow, turning it into a she area is what I'm calling it. Don't know if that's the best name for it, but I had bought my wife a Mother's Day present, a hanging chaise lounge, outdoor chaise lounge type thing. I'm gonna put it back there and make it just a nice, comfortable area, put some string lights and that other stuff. And then I wanted, as you can see, I started it. I bumped out this bed a little bit and I started to bring it that way. You can see the line there. And then it was going to kind of, still sort of see the line here. It's going to incorporate the charging base for the mower so I can also level the mower a little bit and I don't have to worry about, because it's obviously not going to mow back there. I don't have to worry about trimming back there. But I started the process and then stopped. And I'm not going to have time to do all that stuff. So I'm going to focus on what I can focus on. And that's going to be that thing back there. And then putting more mulch. I started putting mulch and some other stuff back in that corner up there. And so that's kind of what I'm going to focus on this video. I do need to put an application of fertilizer on this, the Bermuda. And the front yard needs, it was rocking and rolling, looking fantastic. But I think I'm battling some fungus now. So I bought some fungicide, and so I need to put that application out there as well. I just bought this for my wife for Mother's Day. If you or your spouse or whatever are really into just watching birds, this thing is awesome. It's got the camera that comes in it. Birds just perch on this thing and they just go at it, and it's also got the solar panel on the top. I mean, I think it's well worth the money, although it looks like ants have gotten into it. But still, I'll link to it down in the description below if you're interested. So I spent all day Saturday really trying to work on this area. I'm going to redo this border. I liked this border at first, but now I don't. I don't want to do the live edge because I find that, I don't know. Bermuda really is a struggle when you have a flower bed and you're trying to keep the Bermuda out of the garden, but whatever. And this is just covered in weeds, clover, and all sorts of stuff. So I came in and hand pulled a bed full of weeds. I mean, it was a mess. Planted these daylilies, re-staked up the rose bush because it was way falling over, just too heavy on the front. And then I found this on the side of the road. Someone's throwing away for bulk pickup, and I went ahead and grabbed it. I've been wanting to do something back here with so there's this antique shop in town, okay? And I pass it, often enough that, and outside of it, they have a rusted radio flyer wagon. It's one of the metal wagons, radio flyer wagons. And I'm like, that would be cool to put in the flower bed, and then plant stuff into it, and sort of make it a visual piece of, in the garden. And I've never gone to pick it up because I'm sure it's extremely expensive. But anyway, so someone was throwing away this wheelbarrow, True Temper. And I'm like, well, it's red. I can still do the same exact thing to it. And it's free. So I'll just go ahead and use that. So that's what I'm going to do. I may get rid of the True Temper on the side and just keep the sort of faded red-brown that's currently in there. But what I need to do right now, not right now, but I mean, we had, like I said, had a storm, so I need to get this water here. Then I need to drill holes in it so it drains out the water. And then I'm gonna put raised garden bed soil in here, and then I'm gonna plant all this stuff in it to give a little nice little color pop in there. These are what are they? Purslane. Pretty. I mean, these ones have closed up. They've just been sitting in the truck. But I got yellow, some reddish orange, some purple. Then I also got some of this Latania. I like the Lantanias. I'm saying that really weird, I know. But I do like those. So put those in there, just give a nice color pop and really make this area. This is a tulip poplar. And I got it when it was, you know, yay high. And it's done really well over the last couple of years. And then, you know, just keeping an eye on it. In the beginning of this spring, you know, it started to have some blooms and stuff. And then the suckers started coming, and I didn't get to the suckers in time. And now I'm worried that the main tree is dead. You can kind of see where it's starting to shave right there a little bit. Yeah, it's brittle. That's not. Yeah, the rest of it's not brittle. That just fell out. But I'm worried now that did I kill the main tree off because I let the suckers go crazy? Because even with the suckers, you can tell the leaves are starting to curl up a little bit. That one I knocked over when I was doing the garden bed, but like this, you know, just shriveling up a little bit. Now I'm worried, did I just go ahead and kill the tulip poplar? It's local to our area, and so I'm like, I wanted this thing to be awesome. I'm not an arborist, and I know next to nothing about trees. So if you can point me in a direction of what I should do here, like, is this tree now a lost cause because of all these suckers down here? Should I take the suckers out, even though now we're going to be entering into June? Like, what should I do in this case? I don't want to lose a tree. I really wanted this tree here, but that's what happens when you just don't pay enough attention sometimes. Things go awry. As everything, you know, grows in and opens up, gets a little fertilizer, some water in there, I think it'll be a very nice view, you know, looking from the patio down this way, and then we got the pond back there. I think it'll be a really nice view, you know, lots of color, you know, between the nice green lawn and all the colors and purples and yellows and oranges and reds and so forth and so on. I think it's gonna look really nice. Okay, let me talk you through this area here. So this area was kind of a catch-all, I guess. I mean, it really wasn't. I didn't store a whole lot of stuff back here. I mean, obviously there was some hoses that are still around, but I did decide, let me go ahead and do something for my wife with this area and just I've always thought of this area as a cool little, because it's kind of in this weird, you have this house goes here, cuts back, there's the fence, right? So I always thought it would be cool to have like a secret garden back here, you know? So lots of greenery and stuff, and I don't know if I'll ever go that crazy with this, but at least, you know, planted a cherry tree there, you know, got the hanging baskets. We'll put some potted plants around, string some lights and whatnot, and then we'll have the hanging chaise lounge in here. And it'll just be like a nice sort of relaxing area. Maybe put another bench or another seating in between the the hanging baskets and the cherry tree or something like that, but in time. Not really hot. It's actually a really nice day, but it's a really nice day. It's just busy. So that's how it looks now. The white rock is gonna go all the way up to the fence there. And then maybe over here where I kind of have the trash right now and the mulch ends, I'm gonna put maybe more rock there and kind of like a rock, not pond, but you know, just kind of a little island of rock there going against the wall. So I guess it'd be more of a peninsula, and then come back with more mulch. But I don't know if I want to do a different color mulch too. That was my original plan, but because I thought 10 bags of mulch wouldn't really go very far. It's actually total 15 bags of mulch, and it didn't go as far. You know, it didn't cover the whole thing, but still, it's like, you know, if maybe it was a little bit less, and you come in with some red mulch or pine bark or something, but it is what it is. I'm looking forward to it. We'll string some lights up top and kind of going across and everything like that. Like I said, a couple vases and whatever else, some plants and things. Make a nice little area for my wife to come hang out after a long day. That's it for this video. I'm beat. I'm not going to get to this other flower bed up here that I need to dig out a little more, but I'll get to it another day, probably tomorrow. But as far as today goes, I'm done. But anyway, different video. Haven't done a vloggy, you know, what am I doing today type video in a very long time. So it feels good to do these where it's not super scripted or anything like that. It's just today I'm working. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. If you want one of these shirts that says it's okay, I'm a professional DIYer, I'll link to them down below and you can buy one. Haven't sold any shirts yet, but that's because I don't really do a good job advertising them. But I have other designs and whatnot too. So, but yeah, hope you all enjoyed the video. We will see you in the next one. See you.